What are the best conversation topics for talking to women? Which type of topics lead to fun, flirty conversations? I'm Bobby Rio, and in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 of my all-time favorite topics. So, I have a confession. I used to be so clueless as to what to talk to women about that I actually begged one of my friends to wear a wire so that I can listen in as he talked to them. My friend Jake had a gift for talking to a woman for hours without running out of things to say or turning towards that boring, dry topics that I always had that would wind up losing her interest. Jake never agreed to wear the wire, unfortunately, although he let me listen in a few times from outside his door. And I was able to steal a few good ideas from him back then. A few of the ideas I still recommend to my clients today because they work. I figured I'd share them with you. So here's the first one, and this is a fun one, and this is nemesis, enemies, and grudges. I remember Jake telling me one time, I try to get on the same team as her. And the fastest way to do that is to find a common enemy that we can both talk shit or gossip about. He explained that sometimes the common enemy would be, someone that they both went to school with, and he'd make her, laugh by making fun of the guy or making fun of the girl in an amusing, playful way, right? None of this is like serious. Or sometimes the common enemy would be their mutual hatred of a type of music or the DMV or a certain holiday or anything that they can mutually vent and be playful about. He told me that one of his favorite questions to ask a woman is, who's your mortal enemy? Who's the one girl you're always competing against? Who's your nemesis? And I found that to be a great question because once the woman starts telling you about her, mortal enemy, it's usually a pretty humorous story, right? And it's also pretty easy to tease her about it. Quick warning, like I said, the point is not to be negative, right? It's not a negative conversation. This is a fun, playful conversation, right? So when you're talking about grudges or enemies, you're not getting serious, right? This isn't a spiteful conversation. It's a fun topic. So it's about, the girl she competed with in 3rd grade. It's not like a serious thing. I just want to be clear there. The second is top 10 lists. Everybody loves making top 10 lists. Jake once told me that, and he's right. People love making them, and they love listening to them, and they love arguing about them. They're all a great topic, and women love talking about themselves. And the next best thing to talking about yourself is giving your opinion on things, right? Whether it's her top 10 celebrity crushes, her top 10 albums, her top 10 dream vacations, her top 10 favorite places to have sex. You just introduced a fun topic that'll keep the conversation rolling for a long time. And once again, more than likely, some of her answers are sure to give you material to tease her on, right? Everything about flirting is using things she says against her, right? And it could also give you something to playfully argue about. Teasing is a bridge to flirtation and attraction. Really quickly, if you'd like dozens of tips like this, if your conversations and your flirting needs some work, then grab a copy of my Charismatic Conversation Secret Book. It's literally 10 years of my top conversation and flirting tips with word-for-word examples, the best conversation topics, and so much more, and you can get it all for under $10. Just click the link below, visit the site, and you'll have hours and hours of tested conversation material. Okay, next tip for this video is number 3, inventing a mission. This is one of my favorite things that Jake taught me. Try to find a mission that the two of you can jokingly work on together, right? He would try to find something that he and the woman both agreed on, and then he would turn it into some kind of imaginary mission. Remember, this is all imaginary, right? Let's make it our mission to stop guys from grunting at the gym. Let's make it our mission to stop senile old people from being allowed to drive. Let's make it our mission to bring back the mullet haircut. The whole point really is to create this, quote unquote imaginary mission so that it can become a conversation topic, right? A common thread that you can go back to when the conversation gets stale. So if you're talking about, a guy with a mullet, later on when you see one, you can make a joke about it. The best missions are humorous ones that really allow you to role play some imaginary scenarios. We're gonna do this. Oh my God, we should do this, right? Remember, this isn't a mission you're actually gonna do together. It's just something that you can riff on for a bit. What you're really doing with each of these 3 topics is you're fishing for things to tease her about and to flirt with her. You're trying to bait her into saying or doing something that allows you to take the focus of the conversation onto her, how you see her, your opinion of her. Again, if you want dozens and dozens of tips and examples just like this, grab a copy of my Charismatic Conversation Secrets book. It's literally 10 years worth of word-for-word examples of exactly what to say. Click the link below, start flipping through it right now. Okay, so those are 3 conversation threads that I learned from my friend Jake many, many years ago. I still use these threads, I still recommend them to my clients, and they never fail to give me or my clients material to tease a woman on. As always, leave a comment and let me know what you think, what you'd like to see in future videos. And if you like this video, subscribe so you don't miss future ones.